Well, tomorrow is Community Media Day, and joining us today, we've got two Access producers. Adem Bellew, who's here. He's the Access producer for Albanian culture in the Bronx, and Crystal Parham of Full Focus, and we're welcoming them now to the show. And congratulations, tomorrow's Community Media Day, and we're glad to have you guys here as public access producers here in the Bronx.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I'm going to start ladies first. So, Crystal, talk to us about being this public access producer. You got the show Full Focus, and talk to us about having your own show, what it means to have your own show on television.
It's really amazing. I have to say that BronxNet has been an amazing experience for me. They're so supportive. I'm able to get my message out. I'm a lawyer by training, so my show focuses mostly on political and social and criminal issues. And it's been phenomenal. I've gotten a lot of response. I have interesting guests on, and I'm very proud of BronxNet. I'm very proud of myself.
And Adem, you've been doing this for a few minutes. We've known each other for years, and for years you've been bringing the Albanian community right here to the borough. And one of the things that we can say is, you know, the Bronx is so diverse. We've got a whole lot of different cultures, but you're able to take the Albanian community and really put them front and center right here in the borough of the Bronx for everybody to see.
It's true. Every year comes, it changed my ideas, not only to keep Albanian culture in life, but how can share other communities, because I live in this country for 23 years, and with the show 19th. So next year we're going to do 20 years in BronxNet to give Albanian culture show. So now it's a time I have to go more deeply. It's not really Albanian culture anymore for me. That doesn't mean to keep alive. My kids, they don't speak really Albanian like me. They love to speak Albanian. They love to keep, But I say, Daddy, okay, it's enough with in home. Let's go to other channels, or let's talk about other. So every generation comes, it's changing. It's more American. So I feel it that way. I'm more responsibility for what I'm doing in Albanian Culture Show. It's not only to keep Albanian Culture Show, but to share in other communities, and also to bring in my show their life.
And talk about this, because when we first got started years ago, we talked about we were a public access station. I think people started and nobody watches public access, nobody watches. And we tell people that's not true. We've got 1.4 million people in the borough of the Bronx, and a lot of people watch your shows.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing that there's a platform where just everyday person with no training can come in and have this platform where they can express themselves and reach out to people and get followers and make a difference. And so it's not true. People watch us, actually, and they like what we have to say. And so I would say join in and get your own show and be part of the process.
Yeah, and so part of that is if you're just joining us, you want to know if you're in the borough of the Bronx and you want to learn how to produce your own show, have your own show. We have what's called field production. You can go out and learn how to shoot. And then they have studio production, where you can actually come and learn how to work in the studio, and you can do a studio show. And both of you have mastered the art, because not only have you got shows, your shows are on the air and things are working. Tell people about the process, how long it was, and was it as hard? Because people say, I can't do that, it's so hard, it's so hard.
Every beginning, it's hard to start one thing. But after you make the base things, then the rest is your passion. Because to do this job is not only keep doing this job, you have to feel it. You have to feel it how can shoot. You have to feel it. What's the idea it's coming on? What's talking about? So how important it is. So every year comes, we changing our direction. So to be more professional. But for starting, absolutely, you have to be in BronxNet. And I know for sure the open show, many Albanians, they are watching this show. And I'm telling them, please come in BronxNet, take a courses, then do your own show. The only thing, it's amazing thing in this country can do that. I know good, West Europe, East Europe, because came from there. And now I'm traveling a lot, because my economy, it's, thanks God, and thanks this country is good.
Right.
And now I see, even in Italy, if you go to Italy, they don't have a job, they don't have ideas, they don't have these things to do,
And I got to get out of here but I want to ask Crystal before, you got a book coming out too?
Yes, I have a book. It's called The Dating Prescription. It's for ladies that have had issues with dating. It'll be available on Sunday, and it gives do's and don'ts and yes and no's. Like if the guy's a dud, you got to dump him. So my book is a guide for that. for people, if you know someone, even if you're not in a relationship, or you know someone that is always, striking out with the wrong type of guy, this book is the magic bullet that they need.
Crystal's got it. Crystal and Adem, thank you so much for joining us, and best wishes with the show. Of course,
Thank
we can
you.
watch them here on BronxNet Television, and they're both public access producers celebrating Community Media Day. And so thank you both for coming and sharing with us. Listen, I want to give you a quick reminder. The gala opening concert titled Composer New York will take place at the Aaron Davis Hall at City College of New York tomorrow night at 7 p.m. It's hosted by the Association of Dominican Classic Artists and will honor the spirit of Edgar Varese and Carlos Salcedo, who founded the International Composers Guild in 1921. Now, well, we're out of show, and we're about out of show today. We want to thank, of course, our guests for joining us, and you, the viewer, for tuning in. And I'm Daren Jaime. We want to tell you, you can catch the Recablecast at 5 and 10. Take care. And God bless.